All right, guys. So here's another video that I'm going to be making today, just for the sake of making a video. I'm at work. Obviously, I'm on my phone here, and I'm just going to show you what typical day is here for me at work at good old Smooth Motors. And there's a sign. Here's the building here. You know, this building is pretty old now. I don't know if you can see it here. Obviously, my shaky hand. You know, so we'll go inside the building here. You know, I clean it out as much as I can. I actually cleaned it a couple days ago, but with cars coming in and out of here so often, you know, nothing changes much. There's the old basketball hoop. The insurance company made us take that down. This sign here, long story about that sign in Boulder, honk if right sizing is wrong. They took some of the lanes down from, you know, car lanes, and decided to take out 2 car lanes to put in a bike lane the size of a car lane. And the traffic was insane. We actually got put on the news, live news, got on the radio, got on television, was in the newspaper multiple times. And maybe I'll make another video about that, explaining everything that went on. This is the side of the building that we don't use too much. It used to get rented out by this guy. He didn't get along with the owners, my dad, so he's not here anymore. It's a nice little office if anyone wants to start their own biz. You know, we used to have a lift right here that went up. No more anymore. Here's the last remaining car lift right here. You know, pretty fun stuff. Boom, baby. All right. And then here's the other. Oh yeah, here's our bathroom. Good friend Joey. He painted it blue. You know, that's pretty cool, old school. I bet that toilet's 200 years old. And here's some more stuff. All right, that's the inside of the building here, guys. There's my toolbox, and all right, here's the office here. This is where all the magic happens. Yeah, baby. Check out my card. Woo! Good used cars. All right. Check it out. I was in the newspaper. Ooh. Look at me. There's me. And my Benz. All right. Anyways. All right, guys. Here's a bunch of keys now onto the cars. You know, if you guys know what that is, the TT. Pretty sweet ride. My mom's got one. She's got like the baseball glove interior. It's kind of cool. I've driven all these cars. That one's pretty fast, actually. It's a little Ford Mustang, the GT, the V8, only the best. It's my sister's old car. All these cars are for sale right now. It's a little 4Runner. Yeah, pretty sweet 4Runner. You know, pretty cool. Look, there's the side of the building, and check out the art. It goes all the way to Smooth Motors. I found some good stuff in this grass before. You know, I have to mow it. Oh yeah, so here's the bike lane, right? So they made this bike lane, and here's the 2 car lanes. So you got a lane there, and across the street there's 2 more lanes. Essentially what they did is they made these 2 lanes, this lane right here, they made the whole bike lane. So this whole bike lane went all the way out to there. and it was kind of a war between the bikers and you know, the people that had to get to work every day in a car, the people that drove their children to school in a car. And because we sell cars here, we had, you know, our side was made up. We were on the car side. Oh, there's a biker. So it was a big deal. It almost put us out of business, and we got put in the news. This is my favorite car here right now. It's the 330 Xi, the 6-speed. It's pretty cool. Anyways, you know, we eventually won the battle, and they made the bike lane back into a normal car lane, and it's a really long story. Actually, I might actually tell you about it another time. This little Mustang here is pretty cool. It has only 19,000 miles. Woo! And it's a convertible. The big old truck. Yep. Working man's truck. You know, get dirty. Get dirty, son. There's the truck. A little Hyundai. It's a big old truck. We put brand new tires on this bad boy. Yeah, I guess that's not exciting. And some more cars. Oh, this car here was owned by the field goal extra point kicker at CU. Chris Graham. He plays for the Colorado Buffaloes. He's a football player. I met the dude. He's pretty cool. We actually went and saw the game. I go see the games. Try to go every week. I've only seen about 5 or 6 of the last games, and they've played like 9. So okay, I've seen 60% of the football games. And I met his mom and his aunt and his cousins and his uncle, and we sat right next to them at the last football game, which we won, by the way. Sco Buffs. And you know, the Buffs had a really good football team when I was younger. Like 1989, 1990, we won the championship for college football. And for the past 26 years now, they've generally been a terrible football team. But this year, we are #1 in the Pac-12. The next team behind us is going to be actually Utah, who the CU Buffs are playing next game, Utah. So that's a really important game for us. I might be able to make some more videos about Colorado football. You know, the CU Buffs are, well, they're doing pretty good this year. Let's just leave it at that. Sometimes I watch Coach McIntyre's videos in the locker rooms, and he gets pretty emotional, gets pretty pumped up. This is my ride right here. How exciting, little Volkswagen. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, so I've been just talking over these cars here. This is my brother's car. I just sold him a newer Beamer. He got all those leaves on it. Clearly been just sitting back here for a while. You know, in the property at Smooth Motors, it goes pretty big, you know. Here's a little river. There's the chair that the hobos come out and live on. Here's our river, which, believe it or not, in the middle of November, still, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's some water in there. You know, it's all leafy. Kind of beautiful, actually. And the property continues on back there till that fence. You got all these trees here. You know, and in the summertime, the trees have a bunch of leaves on them. You know, we have this late kind of, I guess what they call Indian summer, so the leaves are still there. Of course, let me zoom in for you. What the heck is that? I used to play Pokemon back here, and a natural water source. Woohoo! Alright, back to the cars. Got some, you know, we're Boulder, some more Subarus and stuff. And, of course, the vehicle that started it all, right here. I don't know if you guys can see it anymore. I can barely see it myself, but right here, it's pretty faded. It says unhappy, and then hooker. It's the unhappy hooker. So, you know, hooker as in tow truck, because let me see if I can get a good shot. Here, I'll have to just go around the back. It is a tow truck. It's the tow truck that started it all here. You know, started towing cars, and a bunch of people would tow their cars, and then he'd end up owning cars. And there it is. It's got the old school sling on the back. I've driven this thing a lot. It's kind of a storage space for us now. Last time I drove this car, I guess truck, we were removing stumps out of the front of the building here. And you just chain them up to the tow truck and just rip them out of the ground. Haven't had more fun than that in a while. You know, big trucks and doing man stuff. You know, getting dirty, getting down and dirty. Yeehaw! Oh yeah, here's some river here. You know, here's my foot. Some river, and some more of our property. Here's the other side of the building. All right, guys. Well, I know I got a little off topic here. You know, talking about all those things, but oil tank. Well, this is OC positive, showing you what I do sometimes during the day here at good old Smooth Motors. It's kind of hard to keep looking at the camera. You know, I just want to keep looking at other stuff. Anyways, guys, OC signing out.